In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up the OSI Wi-Fi Mini PTZ camera. Before I start, it's important to know that the Mini PTZ camera supports only 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi, not 5 GHz. To ensure proper connection, you will need to select the 2.4 GHz network on your router. If you're having trouble connecting to your 2.4 GHz network, check out the last section of this video for troubleshooting tips. Here is a checklist for all the parts that come included with the OSI Mini PTZ camera. One OSI Mini PTZ camera, one bracket which is used to mount the PTZ camera to the wall or ceiling, one USB-C cable, one power adapter, and screws for screwing the bracket onto the wall or ceiling, and one SD card pre-installed in the Mini PTZ camera. Now I'm going to give you a quick overview of the OSI Mini PTZ camera, starting with the front view. We have several key components. We have the microphone, which captures sound for your video, status light, which indicates the camera status. A blinking red light means it's waiting for a network connection, a solid red light indicates a malfunction, and a solid blue light means the camera is working correctly. And over here is the SD card slot. This is where your included 32GB SD card comes pre-installed. Although 32GB is sufficient enough for the average consumer, you can insert a maximum SD card size of 128GB. Over here is the reset button. Press and hold for 5 seconds to reset the camera to factory settings. And located at the back is the speaker. It allows for two-way audio communication. And lastly, this is the Type-C port. It's for plugging in the USB power cable to power the Mini PTZ camera. Before we start setting up the Mini PTZ camera, you should have already downloaded and installed the SmartLife app on your phone. For your convenience, the QR link to the SmartLife app is on the manual which comes with the product. Once downloaded, create an account. Now that you have an account created on the SmartLife app, let's set up the OSI Smart Mini PTZ camera. Since the USB-C power cable is 5 feet long, find a spot to place the Mini PTZ camera on a surface that is approximately 4 feet away from the electrical outlet. You may install the PTZ camera higher up on the wall or ceiling using the included wall bracket, but please keep in mind that the power cable must be able to reach the electrical outlet. Insert the USB cable into the camera and then plug the power adapter into the electrical outlet. Once the Mini PTZ camera has been powered, you will see the PTZ camera mechanically turn away from you, pause for a few seconds, and turn back into position facing you. The red light will be flashing, meaning it's waiting for a network connection. This is an indication that the Mini PTZ camera is ready to be paired with the SmartLife app. Open the SmartLife app. Select Add Device in the middle of the screen if this is your first time using the app, or click on the blue plus icon at the top right of the screen and select Add Device. Then select Camera and Lock on the left column. Select Smart Camera Wi-Fi on the right column at the top. It will then say Reset the device. Select Next. This page is a reminder to remove any plastic sticker or film that may be on the camera lens. Select Next. Select Next again. And select Next one more time. Select your 2.4 GHz network and enter your password. If you only see your one network name, please select that. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, you most likely have an auto switching router. Select Next. Then you should see a QR code. Now face your phone toward the Mini PTZ camera approximately 15 to 20 centimeters away from the Mini PTZ camera lens so it could scan the QR code. Also, during this process, ensure that your mobile device and camera are within close proximity to the router. When the PTZ camera makes a chime sound and the LED lights change to a solid blue, select I heard a prompt. You will then see Connecting Device, which will complete the configuration in about 30 seconds. Under Add Device, you'll see the OSI Mini PTZ camera. Select the pen to the right of the camera image. You can rename the camera here, such as living room camera, foyer camera, or dog camera for example, and you can assign it to a room if you wish. Select Done. Now you will see your camera has been renamed. Then select Done again. You will now be taken to the live video feed. Congratulations, your OSI Mini PTZ camera is now working. Now let's do a test. Drag your finger on the live video feed in the direction you want to view. You can swipe right, left, up, or down. The slower you swipe, the farther the camera moves in that direction. You'll see the camera turn in real time as you swipe across the screen. This serves as an alternative way to move the camera in different directions. Now I'll show you a different way to move the camera. Select the full screen mode icon on the bottom left corner of the screen. Once you turn your phone horizontally, on the bottom left side of the screen, you'll see a PTZ control disc. Press and hold the top, right, bottom, or left side of the disc to move the camera continuously in that direction. Pinch to zoom in or out. If you're experiencing difficulties connecting your camera to the Smart Life app and are unable to select your 2.4 GHz network, here are some troubleshooting tips that may help explain and resolve the issue. Most modern routers have a smart switching feature that automatically detects if a device supports 2.4 GHz and selects the appropriate network. If you're unsure if you have an auto-switching network router, click on your Wi-Fi settings on your smartphone to check. If you see only one network, then you most likely have an auto-switching Wi-Fi router. If you see two networks, one labeled 2.4 GHz and the other 5 GHz, then you know you have it split into two networks already. If you only have one network, try connecting to see if it auto-switches and selects the 2.4 GHz network. If you've already tried several times and it does not connect, you will need to try to manually split the network. Some routers allow you to split the network into separate 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz networks, which can be done through the router's app settings. However, the process varies depending on the router model, and some smart switching routers do not allow you to split the network. If you're unsure how to split the network, or if your router supports this feature, we recommend contacting your internet service provider. Your internet service provider can guide you on whether your router can split the network, and if so, how to configure it. Please watch the next videos to ensure you have the correct settings such as motion, record, or notification settings to get the most of your OSI Wi-Fi Mini PTZ camera.